Picture this. It's a Saturday morning in 1982. The smell of sizzling bacon fills the air, sunlight bounces off a checkered tablecloth, and the steady gurgle of a coffee percolator sets the rhythm of the day. Back then, the kitchen wasn't just a place to cook, it was the heartbeat of the Canadian home. But if you walked into one of those kitchens today, you'd notice something strange. Many of the small, familiar features that defined our childhood kitchens have quietly disappeared. Let's take a trip back in time and remember the 10 old Canadian kitchen features that have vanished over the years. Number 1. The wall-mounted rotary phone. Before smartphones or even cordless landlines, the rotary phone ruled the kitchen. Bolted to the wall with a cord that stretched across the room, it was both a lifeline and a nuisance. You remember pulling that cord as far as it would go to whisper secrets, only to have it tangled in your mum's apron or dangling over the stove. And the heavy dial, that satisfying whir as it spun back, was unforgettable. If you ever yelled, "I'm on the phone," from the kitchen, you know exactly what I mean. Number 2. The built-in bread box. Tucked neatly into the counter, the bread box was a small cubby where loaves of Wonder Bread stayed soft and fresh. It wasn't just bread you'd find there, sometimes half a bag of hot dog buns or maybe a box of donuts someone tried to hide. In an age before resealable plastic packaging, this was how families kept their bread ready for sandwiches and toast. Small, practical, and oddly comforting. Number 3. The milk chute. A little door in the wall, connecting the outside to the kitchen. The milk chute was Canadian ingenuity at its best. The milkman would slide in fresh bottles without anyone stepping outside into the freezing cold. For kids, the clinking sound of bottles in the morning was pure magic. Today, it feels like something out of another world. Number 4. Avocado green and harvest gold. Appliances. If you grew up in the 70s or 80s, you know these colors well. Fridges, stoves, and dishwashers came in 2 bold shades, avocado green and harvest gold. They weren't just appliances, they were style statements. Family dinners, burnt casseroles, late-night snacks, they all happened against the backdrop of these bold hues. Looking back, they were loud, maybe even tacky, but they gave every kitchen personality. Number 5. The pull-down flour sifter. Mounted right under the cabinet, the pull-down flour sifter was a baker's dream. With a few pumps of the handle, it rained down soft, sifted flour ready for pie crusts, cakes, or cookies. Unlike the little gadgets we buy today, this was built in, always there, always ready. It wasn't just a tool, it was an unspoken invitation to bake. Number 6. The ceramic butter keeper. A small crock with water at the bottom, designed to keep butter soft and spreadable without refrigeration. No more tearing bread with cold butter. This was a small daily luxury. It sat on the counter like a little secret weapon for toast lovers. Simple, elegant, and nearly forgotten today. Number 7. The wood-burning cook stove. Before electricity or gas reached every home, many Canadian families relied on wood-burning stoves. These heavy iron beasts did it all, heated the house, boiled water, and cooked meals. The smell of wood smoke, the steady warmth, and the way a pot of chili simmered on top all day. Those memories run deep in Canada's rural past. Today, they're rare, but for many families, they're unforgettable. Number 8. Decorative plate rails. These weren't for your everyday dishes. Plate rails were a showcase, a little gallery of family life. The fancy china, commemorative royal wedding plates, or souvenirs from trips, they gave kitchens character. Each plate told a story, and together they turned the kitchen into more than just a workspace. It was part museum, part memory wall. Number 9. The manual coffee percolator. Before drip machines and single-serve pods, coffee was made in a percolator. The bubbling rhythmic sound as water cycled through the grounds was the soundtrack of countless mornings. The smell filled the entire house, and the first sip always felt earned. Sure, it was easy to overbrew and get a bitter cup, but the ritual made it worth it. A sensory experience that today's push-button machines just can't match. Number 10. The oilcloth table cover. Brightly patterned and nearly indestructible, the oilcloth table cover was both decoration and defense. It protected the kitchen table from spills, scratches, and the chaos of daily life. Homework, card games, snapping peas, with Mum it all happened on top of that oilcloth. Cheerful, practical, and quietly essential, it was the stage for everyday family life. These weren't just kitchen gadgets or design choices, they were silent witnesses to our lives. The rotary phone heard our first crush. The oilcloth table soaked up our tears after a bad report card. The fridge hummed as it kept a birthday cake cold until it was time to celebrate. Today's kitchens may be sleek, stainless steel, and filled with smart devices. But there's something we miss about those old Canadian kitchens: the warmth, the noise, and the imperfections that made them feel alive. They remind us that a kitchen isn't just a room where meals are made. It's where memories are baked, brewed, and shared.